Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights. I think it's about time we go rescue our friend. And I'll forgive Luskan, eventually. I'll have to, I guess, if I'm going to move on with my life. I just have to accept that that moment's gone and the people responsible are not here anymore. I mean, I do feel bad for the people of Ember, but, you know, I'm not sure I'll get much more opportunity to go on about Ember. We've moved on. And I guess I'll just have to move on as well. Justice has been done. Vengeance and justice aren't always the same thing. So I know Chandra won't be happy, but we've just got to let it go. I mean, Moonstone Mask, we should probably concentrate on that first. I think it's more likely we'll get vengeance for that here than it is about Ember.
The chamber is ready, Master Garius. The ritual may begin whenever you wish.
Very well. Where are the Shadow Priests?
They took their leave, Master, once they were done preparing the chamber for the ritual.
Deal with them when we are done here. After this night, we shall have no further use for them, or their King of Shadows.
It shall be as you command, Garius.
Then let us begin the ritual. Order the rest of the Brotherhood here at once. After all, we wouldn't want to keep Neverwinter waiting.
That farmer, they didn't even bury him. They just left him for the vultures. Why would they do this? It's monstrous.
Yeah, we should bury him, because we had to in Ember. So we'll get rid of his body as well. We'll get a proper burial at some point. But there are a lot of people stood behind us. We should probably concentrate on them rather than burying a body right now.
Thank you. This poor man deserves as much.
I'm with the many-starred cloaks. This way, quickly, before you give us away. The Luskans changed guard shifts around this time, moving men in and out of the keep. We can't waste any time. We were able to translate some of the writing in that journal you recovered from Arval. And if we're right, something very bad is taking place in there. I recommend we strike hard and fast, hopefully taking them by surprise and disrupting their plans.
See, he refers to them as Luskans, and although they are from Luskan, the Luskan government denies involvement with them. So I don't know if that's telling that they really are Luskans, or whether he just doesn't see any significant difference, or whether Luskans is just all we know about them, or if I'm reading too much into that. Also, going back to this body, if we're in Hackmaster, then everyone in the world would be able to dig his grave in seconds. And everyone would do it as well, because you take the skill, it's the cheapest skill, dig hasty grave. So every character in the world can dig hasty graves like a god. Back to the point at hand, what are we up against?
Around 20 Luskan soldiers in the courtyard, most of them asleep, and a handful more inside the keep. The Arcane Brotherhood wizards will be more of a challenge, but we can handle them.
I think it would probably be better, actually, if we handled the wizards. You're not certain of the Brotherhood's numbers?
Luskan is just probing our defenses. The hostile wouldn't risk too many wizards on this sort of mission.
Yeah, you're probably right. But if it's an important ritual, I probably will have, you know, a considerable guard there. What's our next move?
Looks like there's still some time before the next shift change. So let's sit back and let them sleep a little longer, shall we? It's time! The Luskans are opening the doors. Ready?
Yes, I am. Lead the way. Where am I going? I killed a lot of people. Not a good idea to just leave all these corpses outside the front door. What's that bubbling? Oh, it's the ground. I hope that's my allies did that.
The doors! Get to the doors!
We're under attack! You men, get back in there and seal the doors!
That was like a nice sword. I want that one.
Rally to me! Push these dogs back!
So, there's plenty of them. They're mostly probably nobodies. Where is Sand?
It seems we have new friends.
Who are we going to concentrate on? Who had the nice sword? The Luskan captain, by the looks of it. So why don't we not disintegrate, just in case it gets rid of his stuff. We'll go for Finger of Death on you. And then we'll go for a mass hold person somewhere. It's not as big as it might be. We'll wait to see how the battlefield looks before we do that.
Seems to have fizzled.
Don't know why he ran into that, but he did.
Well, look who showed up.
Where are you? Here. Can anyone defend Sand? No, not really. Gonna have to sweep round and I'll take an attack of opportunity. Don't want him to go off too far on his own. Oh, there's loads of them.
That's it for me.
It's not very good. And the rest of us are dying as well. Right, Yanni, you pull out. Come on, wherever you are. What's wrong? Right. First of all, let's do some heal spells. Don't know whose that's going to get, so don't do that yet. Yeah, heal yourself first. Right, do I have any raised deads memorised? Yes, so raise Sand. Raise Sand. Am I unconscious? I don't know, I don't have any pictures. Still, he doesn't want to raise dead, does he? Let's do something else. Damn it, Nath. 7. I want those doors open. Now. Sorry about the delay. This should only take a moment. Well, battles are usually unpredictable. Vale, we're being counterspelled. I don't think we're going to be able to open the doors from this side. Wonderful. Looks like the Brotherhood has a few tricks of its own. Alright, backup plan. I know this keep has an escape tunnel somewhere. I want you to find the tunnel exit and use it to get inside the keep. Once you're inside, kill whichever wizards are countering our spells so we can open the doors. The tunnel entrance would be in the mountains, far beyond these walls, where invaders would be unlikely to look. I will mark the likely region on your map. Alright, I'll go have a look for them. Make it fast, Yanni. Looks like the weather's about to turn against us. Alright, let's go do some looting. Hopefully we have got a nice sword somewhere. Are these guys encumbered? No. I'm guessing we will be back here at some point. I don't think we've got time to bury the bodies right now. We'll do as we were asked. Oh, I missed a loot there. Hope it wasn't the captain's sword. Oh, I'm really paranoid. So let's go back just to double check. Okay, that was a waste. But if it had been something good, I would have regretted it forever. And this load time's nice and short. I think it's really the same map, isn't it? Well, his aim was pretty good. You can't argue about that.
How can I help?
Oh, interesting. What's the point in getting traps? I just run into it anyway. I don't know what these two are doing. No loots. 4 XP. God, that's harsh. Is that because I'm over leveled, do you reckon? I mean, I've done all the side quests that I've seen. I haven't been going out of my way massively to look for side quests. I think we cleared them all up. Except for this one Kelgar quest. That was bad. That was really bad. Interesting that these are worth 10 times the XP. I'm guessing there's some sort of algorithm based on level difference. I have a feeling there might even have been rules for that in the D&D book somewhere. Ooh, someone got dropped back. Well done, Kelgar.
I'll handle this one.
Someone going back. Hey, well done, Kelgar. Yanni really needs to do some healing. Did I ever sort his spell books out either? No, I didn't think I did. It's not as good as a healing spell, I don't think. I'd rather have heal, which isn't an automatic conversion. So why don't we stick heal in? And Flame Strike is always good. Let's go for Flame Strike.
Listening, really?
And I've done you.
Yes.
How can I help?
Ooh, it's Bone Spider. Are they new? Constructs, like a bone golem, kind of. A Skulltula. Really a Zelda fan, whoever made these constructs. However, it is important that these aren't just natural beings, these are deliberate constructs. Sword of Darkness. Oh, I've got a lot of magical stuff buried under here.
Carrying too much stuff.
Yeah, this is all magic stuff. Man, this is clearly a high-level person's room that they've guarded with the bone spiders. Must be the armory of... And yeah, I wouldn't have thought, if you've got a keep, you'd saw much of an armory down here. I wouldn't, anyway.
I am not a pack mule, and I can't move carrying all... I concur.
Yes?
Yes.
That was quite a nice little dungeon. Nice and fast, worked well. Bit of variety, but fairly coherent. And we did learn something, because that bone spider is a construct, not a natural spider. Aldanon? Ah, thank goodness. I've been looking for you, mate. Oh, I say. I remember you. You were the one with those interesting silver shards. Although I'm afraid I'm not certain if I introduced myself the first time we met. Did I? Yes, you did. Aldanon. Excellent. Good to see I haven't completely forgotten my manners. Tend to be a little forgetful at times, you know. Do you know why you've been imprisoned? Oh. Yes, that's right. I was captured, wasn't I? Truth be told, I totally forgot about it. They gave me these tomes and some peace and quiet and, well, I suppose I just lost track of time. You see, these books, they all concern some sort of horrific ritual, something about bringing shadows and power to all the recipients involved. I haven't gotten down all the details yet. Wanted to do a thorough study first, but it all seems terribly threatening. Don't care for it at all. Have you pieced together why they might have these books, Aldanon? I would suspect they intend to invoke these dark arts. If so, they'd best be careful. The slightest disruption could have lethal consequences. Mark my words, it always pays to triple-check all your wards and postcards to prevent interruptions if you ever plan to do something of the sort. You know, it does remind me of this one time where I'd let my wards down to let a messenger in, and this kidnapper struck, completely You know, they could be performing this ritual right now, Aldanon. Oh, I doubt they're doing anything of the sort. I told them it would be unwise, might cause untold damage. Well, to everyone except themselves. They seemed to agree, and were quite receptive to my advice. You young people worry too much about your elders. We're not the ones running headlong into danger all the time. Look, they've lied to you, Aldanon. How do we stop the ritual? Well, stopping it would be easy. Simply do what young people do best. Kick down the door and make a lot of noise. Like my gardener after one too many swigs from his wineskin. Do you know where they might be doing the ritual? They would need a lot of room and privacy for the ritual, so I would simply find a large room with heavy doors and a lot of chanting. That should be the one. Okay, then I'm going to find them. Get out of here and warn Neverwinter. Well, alright. As long as I could come back later, you know. Save these books. I mean, they even have a copy of the Tome of Vile Darkness. That's not a good thing. That's really tasteless. The Book of Vile Darkness. Get out of here and warn Neverwinter. Now. Alright. I'll leave at once. The whole ruckus is probably about nothing, as usual, just like my kidnapping in Black Lake. Yeah, but you were kidnapped in Black Lake, Muppet. I missed my opportunity. Oh, nice. What's this then? The Ancient Art of Golem Craft. It contains many pages pertaining to the upkeep of blade golems, such as blade spiders. Maybe? Bone spiders? No, bone spiders and blade spiders are two different things. Anyway, it looks like the research listed in the book could be used to help repair the construct. So that might come in useful at some point. Just debating whether to leave it here or not. It seems like a reasonable place to stop. No, let's keep going. Ah. Oops, they reacted faster while I was still dithering about.
Survive!
Hey, they don't like me, do they? Traps, some traps. Okay, let's get these two. Right, definitely time for a mass hold person here, I think.
Dog or a host tower thrall, but really it's not polite to say.
Hopefully, yeah, it looks like two of them are held. I could chuck out a haste on and two spread out. These two could have it. Do I still have a banish spell? Nice work. I don't suppose you left any for us. What? And give up some of the fun? Not likely. So I see. In any case, we still need to find Aldanon and the rest of the Arcane Brotherhood. Well, at least Aldanon's safe. He's heading back to Neverwinter. Ah, glad to hear it. Now we should... This would be the impending part of our impending doom. But when... What's going on? I feel weak. Well, Aldanon claims that Black Garrus was attempting a ritual. Is probably right. Black Garrus? Here? Our chances against him are slim, and I'm being optimistic. Yeah, but we have to stop the ritual. We still need to stop him. You're right, of course. Lead the way. And these are Luskan soldiers, presumably Luskan official soldiers. Luskan soldiers are aggressive, well-trained, and vicious in battle. Other cities along the Sword Coast rightly fear Luskan's military. So these are official Luskan military soldiers. Which again just implies that Luskan is involved, doesn't it? Now this is definitely a good place to stop the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you come back to stop Garrus' ritual.